Anasa de ketwa or the best and so be in yin. On the essay signed the cassading.
That triumphing to the SRC.
I like how you talk.
I
would like
those people that they went through. That should support ladies. Let's ladies restore grace. So we just finished mixing. How was it for you?
Oh, so far so good. I mean, it's been good all the time.
It's been good all the time. Become the student welfare engineer. Hello everyone, my name is Hannah Newman. Welcome to Nyansapor TV. It's that time of the year again. Oh yes, what am I talking about? KNUST SRC elections. Guys, we are coming to vote again. You and I, we have to choose who is going to lead us. Please, choose wisely. Okay, so on Time With The Aspirants, I got to spend some time with these wonderful men and women who are ambitious, get to understand them, know what motivates them, and get to know why they decided to avail themselves to serve you and I. Okay, so today I'm being joined by the one and only KNF. Hi KNF.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very fine indeed.
I am good by God's grace. So KNF. I've been hearing that everywhere. In fact, at a point I thought it was KFC. But then it's KNF. Yeah. So what does KNF stands for?
Okay, so KNF is actually Kane. Kane as in K-A-N-E.
I see.
Kane Nana Francis.
Kane Nana Francis.
Yes.
Oh, so Francis Nana Kane. So Kane is your surname.
Yes.
Is it a fancy man then?
Yes, I'm a fancy man from Elmina.
From Elmina. To the name.
You are a now say.
Oh yeah, in your fancy museum. Fancy for your guy. Okay, so this is Kane Nana Francis. Kane, tell us about yourself. Who is Kane Nana Francis?
Okay, so Kane Nana Francis, KNF to be precise.
Yeah.
Is a friend and a brother, a strong fellow of deeds, not words.
Yeah.
A man of the people, by the people, for the people. An embodiment of charismatic leadership.
Yes.
And an unwavering zeal.
Oh,
yes.
Wow. I mean, this man, he has some skills in public speaking. He says a man for the people, by the people, and of the people. And guys, that is definitely from Abraham Lincoln. I think today I'm going to be getting a lot of philosophies from this man. And judging by that, I'm sure he's coming from the College of Humanities and Science.
Social sciences.
That's right.
Exactly.
And what course are you reading?
I'm reading geography and rural development.
Okay.
And BA sociology.
So what is a jog man doing with politics? I mean, geography, dear, I don't think politics is even in your line. Why politics? Tell me.
Okay, thank you very much. I always say the program I'm actually reading is not going to determine why I avail myself for this portfolio.
Very true.
I get him. Yes. So when you're in the mood of eating, do you think about something else?
If I'm getting fufu, it is fufu or container bank. Yes.
Exactly. When you enter the classroom and then you are studying, when there is a lecture being going, like when there's a lecture, the lecturer is lecturing. What else do you think about? You only follow, right?
As for that one, dear, viewers, we are shocked that sometimes our mind definitely goes somewhere because those 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock classes, at that time, you'll be thinking about going to join Indomie line.
Yeah, I get it.
But I get where you're coming from. Yeah.
Okay, so when I'm in the classroom, I'm a geography student, and I come out and I'm eating. I'm an eater. I'm an eater.
He's a foodie.
I'm a foodie. Yes. When I'm in bed, I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
When it comes to the politics, then I show the attitude. I do my part as an individual. Yes.
In fact, you said something, a man that is about deeds and not words. I really love that a lot. And then if you say deeds, I want to know, have you ever been into student politics before? Let's say in your latter years, SHS perhaps, have you held positions?
Yes, I've held positions.
Oh, like
the senior deputy boys prefect.
Oh, okay. And what school are you coming from?
Ogwa Senior High and Technical School.
I see. Ogwa Senior High and Technical School.
In the Central Region.
Yeah. I'm coming from Ghana National College School. Those are schools and areas I'm very, very familiar with. Okay. So, aside holding those positions, I want to know, on KNUST, have you held any?
No, I've not held any portfolio before.
Really?
This is my first.
This is your first, and then for a second-year student, you're just going bam, right for the main thing.
Exactly.
Why? Why not college or department?
Yes. Okay, so I always say that the most persistent and urgent question life will always ask you is just one.
And that is?
What are you doing for others?
Okay.
So one thing that I always say, and I know you would like to know, is in all things that I'll lead myself to, but of just one ambition. That is to be of better use to my fellow men.
Okay. And what about the women?
To my fellow men, okay, when I say man, okay.
I know.
My fellow man.
Everybody.
Everybody. Yeah, to my fellow men and women.
Yes.
Yes. So, in an instance when you feel, like let me say, in a state of nature, when something must be done, you find a space and you do it.
Very true.
I always say you choose to stay, there is a slum. There is an estate. Why would you choose to stay in an estate?
Comfortability.
Good. Why would someone choose to stay in a slum?
Well,
other personal reasons.
Very, very true.
Very true. So it didn't happen that I just slept and woke up one day, I want to be SRC President because the portfolio is vacant or I do hold shares over there.
Yeah.
No. Actually, I feel that the voices of students must be heard. And I believe I'm the voice.
He believes that he is the voice.
Yes, because
KNF, the voice of KNUST. I think that really sounds great, you know. But KNF, I want to know, so don't you think that maybe if you could have gone for financial or perhaps secretary, you could have also been the voice?
Yes. So I could have gone for financial secretary. Somebody could have gone for the presidency.
Very true.
After what happens, we work together.
Okay.
So I've gone for the presidency. Someone has gone for the financial. Someone has gone for the secretary.
Yes.
The women's commissioner, the general secretary, and other portfolios. Yeah, so it all sums up to one thing, coming together and working together. Because trust me, if I'm as a financial secretary or if I'm as a president and other portfolios are vacant, the question right now is how am I going to do justice to the work that is over there?
Very, very true. So I'm glad you brought this up because it's true. If you are the president and there's no secretary, there's no WUCOM, I mean, then what is your use? And then on that note, I know that you're definitely working with a team. And I want to know, how do you get your team to be there for you? Because it's not easy mobilizing men and women who are here. We are here solely for the purposes of studying. And then why would I leave my books and come and follow somebody do agenda? Despite everything the agenda comes with, because there's the whole, you go to people's rooms, they won't mind you. There's, you are annoying, go, who votes for you? Some are so bold, they tell it to your face. So are you giving people promises? Because people promise people, hey, if you help me win, then I'm going to make you the next PR of KNUST. I'm going to make you the next maybe coordinator, project coordinator, and whatnot. And that brings about a lot of scandals. That tarnishes the image of our SRC out there. So what are you giving to your people? Are you also a man of promises?
No, I'm not a man of promises.
Are you sure?
Promise. Every human being makes a promise. But at the end of the day, what we are looking for is to actually fulfill it.
Very
Peter
true.
Drucker said one thing, that the best way to predict the future is to create it.
This man is full of philosophy, so the best way to predict a future is to create it. So how are you going to do that?
So I'm an individual who has this aim, who has this ambition. I endeavor to be the SRC President. How do I get the people? It is never possible to do it alone. So now I do start alone. There's this one common thing that everybody says, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with one bold step.
Very, very true.
If I'm sitting in my room comfortably, nobody will ever come to me and tell me that I want to join you.
Not at all.
So you find them, you fish them. When you want to eat meat, what do? You go to the market, you purchase. When you want to eat rice, what do? You get a cooker and you cook it.
Oh, yes.
Exactly. So I look for the people. Even the Bible talks about Jesus Christ telling his disciples, go ye therefore, in Mark 1:17, go ye therefore. Are you getting me? Yes, and then I will make unto you fishers of men. So that comes back to the question, the main question. I don't want to deviate. So at times I go to classrooms. I talk to them. Personally, one thing that I always tell myself that I will never do is to brainstorm something and go and preach it to the people because of a portfolio. Yes. So I go out there, then naturally I speak, I deliver. There are times that I go to classrooms and I speak to people, and people are like, wow, goosebumps. I would like to follow you.
And I'm sure that's coming from a lot of the girls, because that's what girls do. The theatrics and all that will say it. In fact, guys, he really, really has that charm about him. I'm here and I'm almost on the bridge of selling my votes to this man. I'm sure it works on them.
It works on them. Yes, so sometimes it's actually based on what you preach, how you carry yourself, and what you're actually giving them, what you are yet to give them.
Okay.
Maybe I come to your classroom.
Yeah.
I come to your room. I come to your hostel. And I tell you that maybe Melody, Peter, maybe Barbara. I actually want to help you with this and that and this and that. But then before I can get you this and that and this and that. It is never possible. Bring your idea, let me bring my idea, because I actually need that particular thing. You need it.
True.
So what do you actually do? We plan together and we find it.
Okay.
In that way, you can get people. Sometimes you can be walking, somebody might have heard your name. The person will be looking for you. Wow, this guy, I've heard this. Yes, you do get people in that form.
Yeah.
But then I always say that everybody that I have that is a follower or is a disciple of Kane Nana Francis is God-given.
I think this man can be a pastor too, because he says everybody that he has is a disciple and is God-given. So his disciples are people that are chosen by God. I don't know if you want to be part of that, but, well, let's wait and see what KNUST will decide. So, Francis, that's fine. But I really like the Kane because Kane Nana Francis. I mean, it's very, very unique. Yes. So I will go with Kane. So Kane, I know that there's been times where it's been hard for you.
Very hard.
Yeah. And I want to know, what was that moment or that one situation or that one person that made you almost say that, okay, in fact, I give up. I didn't come to KNUST to do student politics. Enough with all the brouhaha and whatnot. I want to live a normal life. I want to be ordinary. Sorry for that. So I'm just done with agenda. What was that situation?
Okay, so personally, I don't want to say, because of the question you're asking me, people may watch and be like, he's playing politics. Yeah, sometimes there are certain statements that he make, they'll be like, he's playing politics.
Yeah.
Since I started the agenda, I just have the faith to finish. One thing that Michael Agua always says. Oh, wow. I remember when I was following up West agenda, I was looking for his mantra and he was like, faith to finish. Okay. And it was so beautiful when he finished, because he had a faith. The substance of things hoped for, that is faith. So since I started my agenda, that is the KNF agenda, there are hard times, difficult times, worst times, times that I cry, times that I ask myself.
You cry? Yes. A man crying?
A man crying, yeah. I mean,
I will really pay to see you in tears.
Times that you cry. It's because I'm human.
Yeah, very
I'm
true.
human.
Very, very true.
But then there has not been any time I'm saying I'm giving up on this.
Really?
No.
Okay.
There's not been any time in my life I'm saying this is what I'm doing. I'm giving up. Okay. The only time I will give up on something is when I know what I'm actually doing. There's no, sorry to say, use. Okay. But then so far as I know, there is seed. There is something that I actually have to accomplish. Yeah. There's something that I have to do for somebody. In all my life, I've been living life doing things for people. Okay. Yeah, though they say do things for yourself before you help people. Yeah. But I believe that if I'm okay, I do things for people. All my life, I've been doing things for people. So I've never, given up on doing things for people. Wow. Since I started this agenda, there are times that it comes, it keeps lingering on your mind, like you are in a room alone and it comes. So today you went to this class, you spoke and they didn't even clap for you. Today, you see that kind of thing. Oh, yes. Yeah, you meet this particular person, the person is like, who are you? I don't even know you. I know, right? It's very, very much very true. I get that. But I'm glad he says faith to finish. Yes. So, faith to finish. I'm having faith that you're going to stick around as I go for a short commercial break. Don't forget, drop a comment, hit that subscribe button, and please like our video. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Hello, everyone. If you just tuned in, my name is still Hannah Newman. And yes, this is Time with the Aspirant. Today, I'm being graced with the presence of the one and only KNF. In fact, I'm loving his interview.
I'm really getting to know this man. And I tell you, he's a man of faith and a man of philosophies. Now, back to the issue of faith. You said faith to finish. Now, KNUST, we know there's this whole, I would say, culture. Well, it has become a culture, if I dare say so, that people come and vie for positions the first time, they don't get it. And then the second time they come again. So I want to know, as a second-year student, is this your aim? Maybe that might be your goal. So maybe that's why faith to finish is what is motivating you. Because you might not be aiming for this particular elections, but for the next one. Is that so?
Okay, so first of all, I'll start by saying that my mantra is actually SISU. That is SISU.
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 What does that mean?
SISU is actually a Finnish culture which talks about an extraordinary determination.
Oh, I see.
It's the ability to turn frontiers into barrier.
Wow.
You're standing in an extreme adversity. Yes, and then being able to finish that particular task. That is actually a meaning of SISU.
Okay.
Yes, and this is what I always tell myself. Whenever I say SISU, then they respond by saying see. When I say SISU, they say see. Yeah, that is how they do respond SISU. Yes. So I'll say it is perception.
Yeah.
All this kind of idea that second year he'll come again started by an individual.
Okay.
It took somebody to come in second year, it didn't work, and the person came in third year.
Very true.
Yes. It took somebody to come for the first time in third year, and it happened.
Okay.
That is that particular individual's history.
Okay.
But this time, we are working on a different path.
Okay.
I've always believed in, like my mantra is saying, SISU is an extraordinary determination.
Okay.
Francis have this thing that is here, I say, Edwin Okra and Tasi.
Edwin and Tasi, yam papa.
Tasi, then Edwin.
Ampa.
But we see.
Yeah.
I get in it, yes. So, I'm in second year.
Yeah.
I understand. Sometimes people do undermine that idea that he's in second year, he wants to be SRC President.
Very, very true.
I want to ask you one question. Can an idea be undermined?
Never.
Never.
Never, never, never.
Yes, it can never be undermined. It can never be undermined. Even if it can be undermined, I always say one thing, that there's some good in the worst of us, and there's some evil in the best of us.
Very, very true. There is some good in the worst of us, and some
evil
in the best of us. And he says, "Se engine wa entasi etasi sa engine wo."
So it's possible this year.
It's possible
we are
this
making
year.
the history this year.
Okay.
Yes.
KNF says he's making it this year. He's not going to follow the culture of go and come, go and come. He has come once and he's taking it away. So your last words to your people.
Okay, so my last words is actually going to be, I believe, I wouldn't say I have a last word. I have every word. I have every word.
Then take us away.
Okay, so like I said earlier, my name is KNF. But I want you to know it is Kane Nana Francis. The man for the people, by the people, and of the people. It's because, why am I saying this? Because I am the voice. Like I say I'm the voice because student leadership. Before I say my last words, I want to add something. You know the very reason why we are losing interest in the politics?
Why?
Because the very reason why some individuals have been given the portfolio, the tag, that this president, this secretary, they are putting their personal interest ahead of the very reason why they are supposed to be there.
Okay.
Now, there is this concept that he will come and do the same. We are seeing him knocking at the door.
He'll come and chop our money.
He'll come and chop our money.
Yes, so is that not what is happening?
Exactly. But I always say that it is not always about the suit and tie.
Okay.
The perfume, the nice haircut, and then the beautiful.
But in your case, it's about the butter curry.
The butter curry, yes. I can't put on jeans and then cap and be like, I want to be SRC President.
Yeah.
Like, I get him. Yes. You just need to look presentable.
Yes.
But then, at the end of the day, you should be able to administer. You should be able to do something for the people. What the people are looking for. See, sometimes it's not about the gigantic placard. It's not about how huge the policy is.
Very true.
Let the policy eat into their individual's head. Let the individual know that, yes, this policy that you are bringing, this idea that you are bringing, it is feasible, it is visible, like in the shortest possible time, we can do it.
Realistic policies.
Realistic
we need
ones.
that, yeah.
Yes. Can't tell me you are going to build a library for KNUST in just 8 months. It is not possible.
Okay. Okay.
It's not
So
possible.
you can't come and promise us heaven on earth. That's not what he's trying to say. Stop building castles in the air for us. We don't appreciate that. Give us something that is realistic, something that you can achieve, and something that, of course, is going to be of the people and for us. So KNF, it has been an amazing time with you. I've really enjoyed my time.
I've really enjoyed my time.
Yeah, and I know you have too. So guys, don't forget, leave a comment, show some love to him, click on that subscribe button, like. And once again, my name is Hannah Newman. Thank you for joining me on Time with the Aspirants. Goodbye.